What is up, Roger Report fam? Get ready, because we are kicking things off with a bombshell. Harry Kane just absolutely smashed a Champions League record previously held by none other than David Beckham. We're talking about historic performances in Bayern Munich's latest clash, and you do not want to miss the details on how Kane made history. Next up, we're heading to the pitch with Inter Miami. Coach Javier Mascherano is laying it all out there, confronting the front office about the team's lack of signings. He's calling the squad short and making it clear where the responsibility lies. This is some serious behind-the-scenes drama you need to hear about. And the Champions League drama continues, but this time it's an unwanted milestone. Conor Gallagher has now followed in David Beckham's footsteps with a rare and frankly bizarre record set at Anfield. We're talking about a 19-year first in English football history. This one is a head-scratcher you'll want to unpack. Finally, we've got Manchester United legend David Beckham himself issuing a stern warning to the current players. He's talking about a rule they absolutely cannot break under any circumstances. What is this golden rule from one of football's greatest? Stick around to find out. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the Roger Report, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Harry Kane rewrites Champions League history. Get ready for a record-breaking moment in the Champions League. Harry Kane has officially shattered David Beckham's long-standing record, and it happened during Bayern Munich's dominant 3-1 victory over Chelsea. Kane, the prolific striker, didn't just score once, he bagged a brace, finding the back of the net in both halves of the match. This incredible performance not only secured a crucial win for Bayern Munich in their return to Europe's premier club competition, but also etched Kane's name into the history books in a way that will be talked about for years to come. It's a testament to his incredible form and his place among football's elite. Fans are buzzing about Kane's historic achievement, with many hailing him as the new king of Champions League goal scoring. Analysts are already debating whether this record solidifies his legacy as one of the greatest strikers of all time. But that's just the start of our football deep dive. Stay tuned, because we've got more drama unfolding off the pitch. Next, we're diving into the dugout as Javier Mascherano calls out Inter Miami's front office. Mascherano's bold stand at Inter Miami. Inter Miami might have secured a vital 3-1 victory against the Seattle Sounders, climbing back into playoff contention with goals from Jordi Alba, Lionel Messi, and Ian Frey. But the real story is brewing off the pitch. Head coach Javier Mascherano has taken a stand, directly confronting the club's front office, including David Beckham, over the team's perceived lack of depth. Mascherano didn't hold back, openly stating the squad is short, and emphasizing that the responsibility for player acquisitions lies with the leadership, not the coaching staff. The coach revealed that despite attempts to bring in more players, negotiations fell through, leaving the team exposed with key players out due to injuries and suspensions. He highlighted the strategic limitations, mentioning that even promoting players from the second team has restrictions. With up to 6 players, including Messi, potentially leaving for international duty, Mascherano's concerns about roster depth are more urgent than ever. Fans are divided, with some supporting Mascherano's transparency and others questioning the timing. Analysts are watching closely to see how this public critique impacts team dynamics and future transfer windows. From the dugout to an unwanted record, the Champions League is serving up some wild stories. Get ready for a bizarre English football milestone that Conor Gallagher has now achieved at Anfield. Gallagher's unwanted milestone mirrors Beckham at Anfield. History was made at Anfield, but it wasn't the kind of milestone most players dream of. Conor Gallagher has found himself in an unusual spotlight, drawing a parallel to none other than David Beckham after a recent Champions League match. Gallagher, a key English player for a non-English club, was the sole Englishman on the pitch for either Liverpool or Atletico Madrid's starting lineups. This marks the first time in 19 years that a Champions League game involving an English club has featured an English starter from the opposing, non-English team. The last time this peculiar scenario unfolded was back in March 2006, when David Beckham, then playing for Real Madrid, was the only Englishman in the starting Zai against Arsenal. This latest instance highlights a fascinating trend in European football, where English talent is increasingly sought after by foreign clubs, while English teams themselves might be overlooking homegrown talent in their starting lineups. Liverpool, in this particular match, notably started without a single Englishman for the first time in a major European fixture. Football enthusiasts are dissecting this statistic, with many pointing out the irony and the evolving landscape of player nationality in top-tier European competitions. Some are even calling it a new Beckham's shadow phenomenon. Now, for some straight talk from a Manchester United legend. David Beckham is issuing a critical warning to the current United squad about a rule they absolutely must follow. Beckham's no-nonsense warning to man-up players. Manchester United icon David Beckham is not holding back his thoughts on the current state of the club. Having experienced the highs of winning multiple Premier League titles and the Champions League under Sir Alex Ferguson, Beckham is clearly underwhelmed by the team's recent performances. He's issued a stern warning to the current Manchester United players, emphasizing a crucial rule they cannot break under any circumstances, especially after derby defeats. Beckham, who knows a thing or two about professional standards and the pressure of playing for a club like United, expressed his hope that the players are feeling the pain of losses as much as the fans. He highlighted the emotional toll of losing to rivals like Manchester City, stating that after such defeats, players don't go out for a few weeks, because they can't walk around Manchester and bump into United fans. This isn't just about on-field results, it's about understanding the club's stature and the responsibility that comes with wearing the shirt. The legendary midfielder's comments come at a time when Manchester United has struggled to consistently compete at the highest level since Ferguson's departure. Fans are divided, with some appreciating Beckham's candidness and others feeling it's easy for legends to criticize. Pundits are debating whether his advice reflects the modern game or timeless principles of professionalism. And that wraps up our news roundup for today. Don't go anywhere just yet. We've got a quick recap and your call to action coming right up. All right, what a rundown. Harry Kane is rewriting the Champions League record books. Javier Mascherano is calling out Inter Miami's front office for a lack of signings. Conor Gallagher has hit an unwanted milestone, following in David Beckham's footsteps at Anfield. And David Beckham himself is laying down the law with a critical warning for Manchester United players. You've got to stay locked in with the Roger Report for all the biggest stories and hottest takes. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single upload, drop a comment below, and let us know your thoughts on today's news, and follow us on all our social channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.